welcome back. Tonight we are going to be setting up the design for a box ring. So we get to finally use some of the newer pieces of metal that I just got. So basically what's going to happen is this episode I believe we're going to be designing and then finally putting that design and gluing it down to the silver sheet, and then maybe start cutting. We'll see. So let's get started. Okay, so as you can see, we've got 75 millimeter, which is just 7.5 centimeters, basically, for the length, and then increased it by 5 up here. And then we got 6 millimeters in the center on both. So basically we're gonna cut and file in a somewhat rounded nature. This is going to be basically the band. This is the inner band, this is the outer band, but this part, it helps to make the ring more comfortable on the finger. So that's why it goes in like that, and it's only a little bit out on the edge. So we're gonna cut these out, or just draw right onto the silver all of these measurements. Alright, so now that we have it down on paper and finalizing our dimensions, we are going to be putting it down onto the sheet silver. So I'm going to be drawing it out with the ruler just like I did on the paper and making sure that it's nice and accurate. And then we're going to be cutting it out. So let's get that done. right, well, that makes these two pieces. So basically, I think for this episode, we are finished. Just because this did take a fair amount of time. But I only used one blade, and that surprised even me. So, haha. So these pieces are good. I think next week we are going to be shaving these and smoothing these out, making sure that we measure along the way to make sure that both of these remain the same width. Just so that when we go to solder it, we will have a nice overlap and won't have to fix too much. So, I hope that you all will join me next week when we shape and maybe shape and solder these two pieces. Yeah, shape and solder. I hope that you all enjoyed this episode. Well, I now need to clean up a whole bunch of silver dust and get ready to edit, because it is Saturday night, because procrastinating Pat is on the case. So thank you for joining me at Pendragon's Twisted Metals, and I hope that you all liked it. If you did, hit that like button, and if you really liked it, hit that subscribe button and the bell so that you will be notified whenever I drop a video. I tend to drop videos around Sundays, around 12 Eastern Standard Time, and Thursday at 12 as well for my live knitting with metal episodes. So I hope that you all have a wonderful evening. Are you sick of those big box jewelry stores pumping out cast and poured copies of the same exact piece? And the only purpose seems to be cramming as many diamonds onto them as humanly possible? I am too. That's why at Pendragon's Twisted Metals, I sit down with you and design a unique, handcrafted piece. And best of all, you tell me what you want, and I make it a reality. You can schedule an appointment with me through text, call, or on my website. All info is down in the description. And if you want to browse my pre-made inventory, just click on the website link.